on both games. I'm going to keep an eye on these teams as they are making their way out of the spawns here. We've got Vagrants on the CT side. We've got Aetheris on the T side. I'm going to pull on out, and we're going to watch this knife round unfold. Already some kills hitting the feed. Lots of damage. Ooh, 2 versus 1 Xani, 1 versus 1. Both these players a right click away from doom. Posturing, moving on in. Does look like Brett wants to try to get the upper ground, but he's got the wall at his back. He'll get the stab all the same. Vagrants will win the knife round. So do get your channel points in before the pistol round ends if you do want to join in to the prediction here today. And let's get it rolling. I do see right now it is about even 2K per side. Yes, get in there, get in chat, support your team. A few rules updates just in case you're new to the chat. English only in the chat, just because it does make it easier for myself and my moderators to moderate the chat. Keep things pretty chill, you know, be nice, don't be jerks. And no gambling talk, because it does kind of make people into blaming jerks. So no gamble talk. All right, and as they're off, they're just looking for a little bit of a default to start things off. They're going to just spread on out and just go for those early shots. Carver making his way onto the A bomb site, going to be shut down by Brett. That is going to give some information over to the Aetheris side. We know there's 3 players on that A bomb site. It's Cyrix holding Jaguar, going to take down 1, and Xani will trade out the kill. But now the rotation on in for Vagrants. Try and hold on to this B bomb site. Seb going to find the first. Noto taken down. 2 versus 4 for Aetheris. Xani trades, but will be taken down himself, and it's just Rulik alone. Does find 1, but 1 versus 2 not going to be enough for him. Vagrants will close out the pistol. 2 players surviving for the Vagrant side on the pistol. I'll take full advantage of that. Xani with a lot of damage. 2 out of the 3 frags in his name. So now Aetheris will choose to force up for the second round. So no bomb plant, meaning the money in kind of a dire straits. But they're going to go for these deagles, these Tech 9s, all the same. Sandman going to open things up here for Vagrant. Already the opening kill found for the CT side. And start things off with a calm 4 versus 5 for Aetheris. Not going to be happy playing from the back foot, but I like this position that Xani's got themselves into. All the way up in Jaguar already. Meanwhile, Mason going to be watching the push onto mid as Aetheris start to find space. They work their way up through Donut. They do have Brett holding Red Room, and Mason Cubby to get the kill onto Serena. It's going to be a double up for Sandman. Puts Xani to sleep. 1 player remaining for Aetheris. It's going to be Carver, carved up by Brett coming out of Donut, and it's a quick 2 rounds. For Vagrants, they will start this one off to the races. And that buy will mean Aetheris gonna stick on pistols 1 more round here. So Vagrants gonna start this one off with a serious lead. So this is something you'll start to see on a... Oh, never mind. I was explaining. Rulik gonna flatten Mason coming out of elbow. And actually, this is gonna be scary for Vagrants. Aetheris making their way on up A. There's no one here to watch for the Vagrant side. Sandman does take down Rulik, but no one's available. The Famos for Cyrix gonna have to do all of the work as Xani takes down Brett. 3 players already on this A bomb site. And then getting action inside of Donut as the bomb is planted, and now Eric's going to answer, joins in from the flank, coming in from CT, takes down Carver, and then still playing with his deagle in Donut, but Cyrix will be available for the kill, and it's just going to be Serena on site here as their teammate rotates in. 1 versus 3, but the deagle shot onto Cyrix. Zeb trades it back, and it's just Noto. 1 versus 2. These Deagles already with a lot of impact for the Aetheris side, but not going to be quite enough. They do get a lot more kills this round. The rifles and SMGs will be upgraded. So it is going to be the full buy here for Vagrants. No SMGs into the 4th round. Where Aetheris, they've got that boar icon. They are going to have to bite back onto Vagrants. Otherwise, this half going to start to slip away in a very negative way. Alright, well, that's a good start for Cyrix. Aetheris getting shut down on their way on up ramp. Good kill to start this one off. As you will see, a lot of attention being placed for both these teams up through mid. Noto in position to hold back the ramp aggression. Ooh, but the flash enough for Sandman to get involved with the kill. Rulik with a trade. And Aetheris will make their way on out onto the B bomb site. Rulik doubles up to take down Sandman. Cyrix taken down as well. This round going to start to fall away from the Vagrants. Versus 2 as the bomb is planted. Brett knows the position. Planter here. M4 in hand. Will take down Serena, and Mason on the backside will take down Carver. It's 4 to the credit of Vagrants. Round, this game is starting to look kind of dangerous from this T side. The really dangerous thing for the Aetheris side is there's no one on the Vagrant side that you can point to and be like, hey, that's the one that's killing us. Don't go that way. You can't really adapt when you're getting killed from every direction. So, Aetheris with that bomb plant will rearm fully. AKs in hand, feeling quite good. Rulik might have the spot right through the smoke, but getting spammed from all directions. Not make this one easy. However, the rest of the Aetheris side will make their way onto the A bomb site. Cyrix responsible for this, not going to get anything done. Oh, it's a massacre on the A bomb site. Brett coming in at the last second to take down 2. Now 3 versus 2. Bomb loose for Aetheris. 2 players stuck inside of Donut, and they're getting wrapped on from Red Room as well, but it might not matter. Rulik, good for the double spray down. Now Brett, 1 versus 2. He's got the bomb on the A bomb site. Aetheris going to have to check out every nook and cranny on their way on in. Definitely not an easy task, but they do have a good 40 seconds left to work with. But Brett going to hear this loud and clear. Nade launched into a main. Easy kill onto Rulik. Injured player taken down. Now Noto does know where he is, but it won't matter. And Brett with the headshot closes out a 5th round. No bomb plant this time around for Aetheris. This game very quickly slipping away. 5 rounds on that CT side. You can see the money. There's a lot of eco damage being done, but you still need the rounds. So full pistol, not full pistols, I'm sorry, I looked away. Aetheris, they've got that full round loss bonus, they've got the T-side economy, and they've got the Galeals. They'll be more than happy to buy those up and make this one fast. Mac 10 as well, but Seb available for 1. Sandman joins in for another 2. That's 3 kills already. Brett with a 4th, leaving Serena all alone. 1 versus 4. And it's only 30 seconds into the round. Serena gonna get surrounded as well. Mason, other side of Cheetah. Trapped like a rat, headed on in through cave. No bomb to work with either. does slip behind the smoke, but could still happen if Vagrants are not careful, but I do like this off angle for Mason. Ooh, but it won't matter. The smoke fades. The headshot does belong to Serena. 1 versus 4. Now, the Aetheris side will have the info. Or now the Vagrant side will have the info. Serena taking a little bit of damage, but it's Cyrix to finish the job. And here's me looking a little bit silly. I was like, hey, this one's going to be a pretty even game. Wow. 6-0 start is quite fast. I guess other games, Nouns are 3-1 up versus Marsborn. Boss are 5-1 up versus Chicken Coop. Getting Info are currently beating the pants off of Super Evil Gang 4-2. Let's focus on this one because it's already Aetheris sent back to the spawns. 3 kills for Vagrants, and Mason is going to be able to hear this one player making their way on in, but really going to slip on by. And Xani with the kill onto Sandman. So, you know, the pistols still looking quite deadly. Oh, Rulik catches Cyrix sleeping, but Brett will amend that. So just looking really quick, because Legacy versus Chill Guys was supposed to happen tonight, but it does not look like it has. I am going to say thank you to those of you that have hit the follow button so far. Your names are in chat. Thank you for hitting that follow button. I do appreciate it. It does help the stream out considerably to have those numbers. And, you know, if you want to hang out and chat, it's always good too. Mason getting into a dangerous spot here. Lower, going to take down 2. Xani gets in their face for the trade, but Cyrix trade it right on back, off inside the donut, spots the elbow, not quite able to hit the shot. Still, 2 versus 4 for Aetheris. It feels like a done deal. A trade on Cat leaves Serena alone. Look at how far back this is. It's all the way back in spawn almost. One thing for Aetheris is I don't think that Vagrants know exactly where Bomb is. They haven't taken the space quite yet. We are going to have a little bit of a quiet one. Okay, so it looks like Legacy are just not available, so they've forfeited 2 to Chill Guys. Interesting. Well, Serena making a bit of noise. 30 seconds left in the round. So the round going to have to be a quick one, and it sure is. Headshot from Cyrix will clean that up, and it's 8-0 for the Vagrants. Well, you know, so this is something that I could point out is, again, Vagrants have been making a lot of deep runs in qualifiers. They've been playing together a lot. I feel like I've seen Aetheris in qualifiers, though split among different teams. And I think what we're getting here is just a lack of cohesion. Aetheris are playing like 5 pug players. Well, never mind. Good kill to start off the round. Cyrix does trade it out. But I think Aetheris are kind of just looking for kills. I haven't seen what feels like a lot of clever utility use to really work that T side, and it's not working out. But Sandman does seem to have a read on the player in CT spawn, and Rulik dead to rights. Now Carver, what will you do? Well, a good read on Aetheris, actually. Vagrants send all 5 or all 4 remaining players over to the A bomb site, but they don't have bomb, and Xani gonna have full control of this B bomb site. Noto available as well, still yet to get onto the board here. We'll see if Aetheris can, for the first time in 9 rounds, make this one work, but they have some company, and Mason takes down Noto again. 0 and 9, looking like my own play last night. Xani now trying to hold this one off. Ooh, a glorious double kill. That's the way that you might find your first. But that position is going to be exposed now. Xani just holding for anyone coming out from cave. The flash to flush this player back will give Mason time to get on the bomb. Cyrix is holding the cross, so... Ooh, no, Cyrix dips out. Wait, no kit! No kit for Mason! Does allow Aetheris to get on the board. Oh, what a blunder. What a blunder from the Vagrant side. The money was definitely there, too. We do have Brett having a fantastic game so far, 14-2 for himself. Just opening up lots of opportunities for the Vagrant side. So early salvo here, not doing a lot of damage onto the Aetheris side. We did see on the map, you see a lot of nades all flying out from B. But nothing coming from it this time around, and you're really going to be looking for that early damage on the CT side to try and open up some opportunities for yourself. Carver going to find some opportunities himself. Already notes that the A bomb site feels a little lackluster as far as players, and Xani opens up with 2 kills. That might make this one awkward for the Vagrant side. Aetheris, Noto finally on the board with 2. Bomb gonna go down, and Rulik will clean up the round. That one felt like Vagrant's just in the wrong spot, the wrong time, every single opportunity. They put down very standard utility that almost felt like complacent. Like, all right, if we get all the nades down, they'll just walk into them and we'll be fine. This is absolutely not what happened. So it is going to be 5 pistols for Vagrants. They will stack on up on the B bomb site, and Noto going to have a bit of a shooting gallery. Only going to get 1 though. Will be Rulik to try and clean up some of these weapons. It took a little bit for Aetheris, but it does look like they're starting to wake up on this one. And that's a dangerous thing to hear from the side of Vagrants. As these players wake up, we're going to get a bit of a snowball effect. We'll see on the CT side, I bet. Vagrants... Well, they will filter on into the A bomb site, and the only question is who's going to be the one with the kills. Carver carving him up, 2 kills to himself already, and leaving Mason all alone. It's going to be Rulik. Nope, Xani tagged down that final kill. Now, Vagrant side should be more than awake. Have their full buy, Coach Oreo, getting involved in the call as well. A quick timeout to figure out what to do. It feels like a weird time to have a timeout, if I'm being perfectly honest. It's like it's the last round of the half. You either win it or you don't. But Vagrant's looking for that 9th round. Really looking to slam the door in Aetheris' face. Like, all right, you got your chance to play, but that's all you get. But Aetheris, crucially, do have this op on Serena. And you do have to be very, very worried if you're Vagrants. That op could cause havoc in the ranks. First shot rattles off, does not strike. Will be smoked off to allow the movement out of Sandman. Nade goes in, no impact as well, but Mason with the opening kill in through cave, and a lot of smokes being loosed from the Vagrant side to try and hold off the tide, but Aetheris will make their way on up ramp all the same. Good flick for Serena. Xani with the kill as well. That's still a 2 versus 3. Still a recoverable situation for Aetheris. Xani looking for some sort of entry into this round. Ooh, that's a deep, deep Molotov. But it will allow Serena to pick up C4, get it down onto the site. This HE will make that the last thing that they do. And Xani now has a tall task. One good kill, but will not be enough. Vagrants lock in that 9th round. You can see Brett having a quite good CT half. Across the server from him. Xani with 16 and 9, but it's Rulik punching in most of the damage for the Aetheris side. We've seen some very good spray downs and multi-kills out of that player. How will Aetheris adapt on their CT side? Obviously would take a big run to bring this one back, but this is a team that is definitely capable of doing so. Aggressive posturing inside of Cheetah. We've got 2 pairs of dualies for Aetheris. Looking for the kills here. Noto on the back side, but Cyrix spins around and headshots both. What in the world? Now a lot of work to be done on this B bomb site, but a good opening kill for Serena will give them hope. 3 versus 3 on site as Sandman starts to rotate on in. But Vagrants, they've already gotten themselves in good positions far back. Serena, again, another headshot to bring it back to 3 versus 3 and 2 versus 3 as they take down Brett as well. Sandman now on the other side has all of the work to be done, but it's not going to happen. The Aetheris, Serena with a beautiful 4K. Some sublime headshots on that USP. And Aetheris will dial in the pistol. Bomb plant for Vagrants. They could go for the full. They could go for a force here. But these MP9s, though, these MP9s going to be a thing to behold. Question is, can Vagrants even have a hope versus them? They do have the Galil in the hands of Cyrix and Brett, so definitely a small possibility Vagrants bringing their best work to this fight. Xani about to get peeked, the flash in, but not going to be enough. Sandman takes down one, takes down both. Serena is available as well, but again, the turns coming in from the Vagrant side. They're hitting so many good shots. So many turns. They're absolutely on point tonight. Now Carver going to have to chop down some kills. Seb takes down his teammate, then Carver as well. That was almost painful to behold. Rulik now 1 versus 2. Both of these players on low HP. And position known, 44 HP, down to 22. 1 hit left. The headshot's going to have to be on point. A good first. And the Molotov onto Sandman. Oh, is there enough time? He's got the kit, but the Molotov back will stop the defuse. 1 versus 1. Ooh, Rulik, that's a good position. Might just have the defuse here. Vagrants, they don't know. They don't know.
Counter-terrorists win.
Rulik will get the defuse as the bullets are locked in. A heartbreaking loss from the Vagrant side. With the kills and, once again, the bomb plant, they will have the weapons to go for the force. Saved M4 for Sandman. Gonna feel quite good. Ooh, peeking on in, but Mason prepared, looking on in through the smoke. The trades again. 3 versus 3, and Sandman on his last legs. But look at the pushes. Vagrants, or Aetheris getting so aggressive on this play. Rulik does have the inkling of what is about to happen here. Will he decide to push out through the smoke? Mason with the bomb. On the other side of the map, Exani with a kill onto the extremely wounded Sandman. So 2 versus 3 for Vagrants. All right, crunchy or creamy peanut butter? I answer this question every single time, Meyer. I like creamy because I'm not a weirdo. But I'd rather have Nutella. Seb, good kill. That will give the information over to the Aetheris side. Noto waiting in the wings. Has to wait for Exani on the long flank. This AK could come in crucially, although Seb might have... Ooh, spots the elbow. Reposition as well, and Exani not expecting it. Now Noto in the 1 versus 2. No kit this time around to save you. No nades, no utility, and it's Mason from the back. A lock in double digits for Vagrants. So I know who to... Okay. I think Mason, or Meyer, I think he needs some new questions. I also think that blocking people over peanut butter choice is a little bit silly. But you know, you do you. This is going to put Aetheris into the force buy to try keep things as close as possible here, but ooh, good trade. Cyrix taken down by the MP9. All the Aetheris players all swarming about. They will pick up this AK. I think the other questions would get you banned. All right, fair enough. A lot of noise being made. Vagrant's going to have this one have plenty of information. Aetheris going to try to work the way out from Donut. Mason going for the risky plant position, trying to bait out a player from Donut, but nobody's home. There's only Serena waiting here, waiting for the rotation from the team. Aetheris trying to get a good position on this one. Ooh, Serena, though, making their way out from Donut. The lone AK of the squad tries to fight Brett. It's not gonna happen. Meanwhile, the last 3 players causing some damage from Temple, but it's not gonna be enough. The Vagrants take 11. Yes, on ECL streams, I don't put my camera on. You'll see me in between games, and you will have trivia as well. Elva, thank you for the tier 1 gifted sub to Navat. Alright, full pistols inside of Donut. It's going to be the shooting gallery for Seb, but he's fully blinded up and taken down. Already 2 kills for these pistols. Aetheris working some magic on this one, but bomb still to be planted here. Medigue not going to be claiming any lives this day. Cyrix in position to prevent it, but again, pistols showing up from unexpected angles. Vagrants taking some critical losses at awful times on this round. Sandman playing the planter spot. Noto will take him down. Now Brett has to do this all alone. Has the bomb planted for him, but can't kill everyone. The pistols have it, and Aetheris will stop Vagrants from getting that point. Looks like on other streams, Boss and Getting Info have locked in their first games. And Nouns versus Marsborn is stuck at halftime 10-2. Well, this is where I'd start to get a little bit nervous if I'm Vagrants. We do have the off on the hands of Serena. And Xani, I mean, if your name is Insani, 21 and 14. Gonna be feeling quite good. Serena getting aggressive here, gonna spot Brett, and that's the first. Rulik joining in as well. Aetheris, this is where they start to get dangerous. Now they've got the hardware to work with, and they're not gonna give up anything for free. Least of all this round. 7-11. They knock Vagrants down once again. Well, again, I will run the trivia in between games here. We'll do a post-game little talk, and then, you know. It's weird, though. It feels like the CT side for Ancient has gotten so much stronger, but honestly, this one has turned on its head just from the Zerg tactics being displayed by Aetheris. As soon as you let them play together as a squad, it's just full swarm. So... Now Vagrants fully rearmed. They do have the off in the hands of Cyrix, but this might be the last buy if they're unable to close out this round. They might have some issues, and they might get this one evened out. Mason, though, gonna make sure that doesn't happen. Already a quick double to start this one off. And Cyrix will take down Carver as well. Aetheris already 2 versus 5. And those two are far, far away from the bomb. Vagrants have hit this A bomb site a few rounds in a row. And it finally works out. They get the kills in mid that they need. This one feels all but locked up. 2 players now locked inside of Jaguar for Aetheris. They'll have the buy. They don't necessarily need to go for this save. They might want to try and take some of the rifles out of the hands of Vagrants. And good start to that. Sani with 1, but will be traded. Noto all alone to get that headshot. But 1 versus 3. All you can do is hope to save and hope for some exits, and that's a good start. Versus 2, but could just be dead to right. Sandman already prepared. Oh, the AK got knocked away from the bomb blast. Twelve to 8. One last chance for Aetheris. For this one, it's closed up. 4 rounds, definitely the opportunity for the overtime. But it's a tall order. It's a tall ask. The biggest thing to see is where does this off get activated? Ooh, the smoke not quite blown away. Brett gonna get aggressive. No kill for him though, and these rifles getting uptight on Cat. Noto gonna take down the first. Sandman. Good damage back for the Vagrants, but it's still not a kill. And Rulik can open up as well for 1 before the trade. 4 4 versus 3. Now 3 versus 3. Brett more than happy to spray through the wood pile, but Aksani again present for the trade. Good damage now for the Vagrants. Basically 2 HP versus 3 HP, but Cyrix will make a quick work of that. Oh, the double onto Aksani. What a flick. And it's just going to be Carver left standing. 1 versus 2. Going to be mollied off to prevent the interruption of stopping the plant. Another Molotov for good measure. And Sandman Cyrix with the finisher. 13-8. They turn this map from Ancient to Inferno in the end. Alright, favorite map from the whole of Active Duty, I would say right now is just, it's going to be Anubis. I like, there's something about it, you know? A certain charm. Outside of that is Train, and from all of CS history, that's a harder question. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you my favorite map from all of CS's history when we come back from the break. See you in 3 minutes.